Anakin, there's nothing to it but to do it. Woo! Wheel a bit of wheelie there. Whoop! A little bit of fly. There you go. There you go. Oh, fly again. Holy crap, people. This front wheel cannot stay on the ground. Even with anti-wheelies on and all the electronics on, the front wheel still wants to fly. Hi everybody, look. Secondary camera is back. I hope it's not aimed too low. But I've changed quite a bit of stuff. Quite a bit of stuff here with the Super Duke and all my stuff. That sound beautiful? It should, because the engine has been modified. Wow, the engine hasn't, but what happened to the Super Duke is I got a Rottweiler Performance Stage 6 kit put into the bike, which gives it more power. I don't know what the power is. I wish I knew. I want to guess, but I don't want to guess because I don't want to be dead wrong, but I want to say it's 200 horsepower now. I don't know, but it's better. It's faster, it's more responsive, has a more accurate tune, which means there's no more backfiring, which is kind of a shame because I really like when the engine pops, you're like, pop, pop, pop. What if it doesn't do that anymore? Because it's tuned so efficiently. It's not a custom tune. It's a tune that got loaded into all the modules. Man, this freaking kit has everything. This bike is, I guess, short of carbon fiber, done up about as good as it can be now. This bike freaking rips, and it farts so clean. Like, it's torquey as all get out still, but it still wants to freaking pull. It's nuts. Here, feel this. Jeez, the front wheel literally just comes up and does this. Oh, look at that. The camera moved. Just fix that. Do this, and that should be where it's supposed to be set. So I still haven't made a cut in this video. Okay, I'll keep going. I changed the things with these cameras. I've wanted to put a camera right here because it's really the only place I have to have it looking at me for a few reasons, which I'll explain. I couldn't put the GoPro clamp there because I had something else in the way, but I haven't used a GoPro remote in forever. I was like, you know what? I'll just remove it. I'll just use this now. So I got it on there, got it lined up, hopefully perfectly. So now, hopefully that can see me. And I actually changed the mounting on here just a little bit. I made it a little bit neater. And one big thing that I'm trying to integrate is this GoPro housing that I found it kind of really like. So this GoPro, I don't know if you can see it, this housing, what it does is it actually puts that stupid big mic adapter into the housing. It has its own compartment. So that way, instead of sticking like the whole GoPro thing on the side of your helmet, which, you know, you have to do because it's just a big ugly adapter, it's all right there. There's other problems with it, but there's, I think, more pros and cons. But I finished that today. I think I like it. And it's something I experimented with last week, which was switching from 4K 60 wide to 4K 30 Super View. I actually like it more than I thought. I also did this little color touch that I wanted to do. Never got around to doing it. I tried that in last week's video, and I like that too. So I switched this from 60 to 30, a little bit bigger viewing angles. Ooh, that's sketch. Ooh, sketch. Okay. Anyway, so I switched that up. Hopefully you don't mind. I'm pretty happy about it. The phone mount. You see here, it's all nicely tucked away. It used to be that I had a gas tank mount. So it was right here and it was vertical, like in portrait mode, which was fine. The problem I had with it though is that the phone was kind of floating up here. And I was like, there's gotta be a better use of space. And then I went to a local meetup and there was a guy there who had a 1290 Super Duke like mine, Gen 2. And he had his phone up there and I was like, dude, that's awesome. What is that? He goes, oh, it's just like a regular handlebar. What do you say? It's a regular mount. It's like a RAM mount for 10 bucks. I'm like, well, shoot. I like that idea. It should go there. It looks good underneath that TFT display. So I got that, and then I combined that with my little, not invention, but the little thing that I came up with where there's a charging pad kind of integrated into the clamp. So you put the phone in the clamp, boom, the phone gets power, and there you go. It's really nice. Okay, I want to gas in here, but I'm behind a car, so we're gonna get a little one. Ready? Here's a low gas. Oh gosh, dude. Something else I forgot to mention about the GoPro. I kind of had to put it right there instead of, you know, up there because I take the windscreen on and off depending on where I'm going. And so right now I'm going to be on the highway for over half an hour, which actually is more like over an hour today, which therefore I deem worthy of spending 5 minutes to take this thing on and off. So I had to have some kind of GoPro mounting option where it's okay and works regardless of what I do with the windscreen. So I'm very happy with this new little setup, and this is holding on well, and yeah, hopefully you like it too. Okay, it's time to be adults and make good decisions. Jeez, Lou! Jeez, Lou! Oh my gosh! Holy crap! I leaned back and the speedo is still at 99. You're telling me I was going over 100? I guess I believe that, but geez, Lou. This thing, okay, I was talking about what happened with the engine, but the stage 6, whatever the thing was, I decided to go all out because I figured if I'm going to do it once, I want to do it right. It's got every kind of module, and one thing it has is the replacement O2 sensor, which basically balances the level of air and fuel. And my understanding is this bike has that built in, which is awesome. So depending on like your altitude and stuff, it changes the mix, which is very useful. But supposedly it was limited. It can only change it so much. So it's upgraded now to one that has more variancy, which is going to be very useful because I guess today is Friday when this video is going up. Friday morning, I'm starting my big trip. Now I've mentioned this for the past couple weeks. I was going to make a video talking like in more detail about what exactly my trip is, but I never did. So I guess I'll just try to go over it now, just in case you want to know what's going on my trip. I'll try to go through it quickly. Today, Friday morning, I'm taking off in my Jeep. In my Jeep, I have all my gear, I have my trailer attached, and I have my Super Duke on the trailer. And I'm taking my Jeep all the way to Kansas. I'm spending 2 days to do it. And during those 2 days, I'm going to stop somewhere and look at this beautiful red 07 Kawasaki Gixxer that I might want. I don't know, I can't decide, but it's this beautiful one. Like, I'm just going to stop and look at it. So that's going on. And after the 2 days, I'm going to be in Kansas for 2 days. When I'm there, I'm going to do a track day. And I have a one-piece leather suit now to do that with. And this helmet's a little more tightened up because this is the helmet I'm going to be using out the track. It's the Shoei X14. It's the best helmet I have. The second day, I'm going to take the Duke and ride around Kansas, ride back around home, and just have one good day being back in my home, riding my new bike, because this bike's never been there, so that'd be really fun. Then I'll spend one day driving to Colorado. I was confused, like it's a Camaro. It looked like it had a spotlight, like, is it a cop? I don't think it is. And then I'm going to spend 4 days in Colorado. One of those days is going to be me riding the bike around there and taking this up Pikes Peak. And how this ties into earlier is the O2 sensor on here will really help me out with balancing the air to fuel when I go up Pikes Peak, because it's over 14,000 feet. And so it's going to run beautifully. I cannot wait. And when I get to the top of that mountain, it's going to be like the halfway point. It's going to be the furthest west and the highest point until I turn back around and come home to Maryland. So 1 day is driving around. 1 day is driving the Jeep, hopefully taking the Jeep up the mountain. 1 day is a drag strip, and I'll be taking this to the drag strip, which is really exciting. The 4th day, I'm hoping I get to chill, but one of those 4 days is a mini-me. So if you want to see me in Colorado Springs, roughly, that area, look at my Twitter. I posted about it. The address and everything is there. Then I spend 1 day driving back to Kansas. Then I spend 2 days at Kansas again, because I'm on my way back. And during those 2 days, the first thing I do is I have a meetup, a mini-meet again, or a meetup. I guess it's a meetup. So you're invited to that. Again, look at my Twitter if you're in Kansas and want to see me. And during those 2 days, I'm just there to see friends and family. I'm just there to chill, like take a break, hopefully. I'm going to hang out with my best friend, stay with him. I want to see my family again. And yeah, that should be a great 2 days. And then it's just 2 days more of driving home. And that's 2 weeks exactly. And that's my big trip. And it's a big trip because I want to do that every year. But the trip's not over, because I'm home for 1 day, dropping off the trailer, loading stuff up, dumping stuff down, whatever. And then, so after 1 day of being home, I fly out to Georgia. When I fly out to Georgia that very same day, I'm going to get my R8 back. I'm going to see it for the first time. And that's going to be really exciting, because right now it's in Georgia, getting wrapped by Atlanta Custom Wraps. And then I'll be there for that day. another day, so like roughly 1.5 days of driving the R8 around with the boys. Excited for that. As a couple of it. It was on way, so I didn't even notice it because I was too busy talking with my hand. And then the third day, I'm going to be with Chasing Two Wheels, and we're going to try to shoot something with the car. Just the intro and outro sequence, I may have mentioned that. And then the fourth day, I'm going to try to drive the R8 home from Georgia to Maryland all in one day. But if I have to, I could take 2 days to do it. That's what I've scheduled out. But I got just about 3 weeks completely packed with traveling. And this is something I wanted to mention if I was to make a video talking about my trip. During that time, surprise, there's going to be Moto Mondays coming out during that time. I've already made the Moto Mondays, I've edited them, I made sure they were ready. So now there's 3 Moto Mondays. So while I'm gone, you have those. And while I'm gone, I'm going to try to get the bike out and record and edit something on my laptop like this. I'm going to try to get Finally Fridays while I'm gone. It may not work out, I may not have time, may not be able to, but if not, you get Moto Mondays. So 3 Moto Mondays while I'm gone. So you won't miss me, you'll have those videos, alright? Okay, I've really got to pull over and get gas, so I'm going to try to figure that out. Oh my gosh, I made it. I don't know how far I went over in my last brick of gas, but I was like, I don't know if I'm going to make it. Oh, Chick-fil-A. We're safe! So, well, with the exception of the windshield that I have on here for, you know, highway rides or longer rides, you can get a look at the bike here. Did I show off the headlight? I don't think I did. Actually, what I did is I showed it on Instagram. I'll let you go look at it here. It's finally been wrapped. Well, I mean, I showed this before, but like it's done. It's finally been wrapped. It looks very clean. It looks very nice. I'm very happy with it. And of course, you got these, and they're just held on with dual lock tape. So at night, you click them off, they just pull off. But they're also not going anywhere. I'm not worried about them at all. So that looks done, or that's done. That's done, and you can see one of the plates here, and yeah, dude. I mean, shoot. When you're watching this video, I'm already out of here. I'm on my way. So thank you guys for watching. I sure hope I get to make Finally Fridays for you when I'm gone. But if not, have fun and enjoy Moto Monday. See ya. Bye.